Right. Timmy, Tortellini, Timmy. Okay, the base cannon sends you soaring high above the realms. I can see my house from here. The ground rushes quickly below you as you arc through the air. As you reach the apex, you eclipse in front of the massive Hallowboleen full moon before you begin to tumble back to the ground. What do? Do you have any spells, Tortellini? I cast Flare. A bright light erupts from your hands like a firework, blinding Elumus. Ah, my eyes! I didn't say cast any spells. It's hard to hear you with all this wind noise. What? I said it's hard to hear you with all this wind noise. You brought toys? This is no time for games, Elumus. Don't you have some sort of wizard spell to get us out of this? I took magic missile instead of featherfall. Is featherfall all one word? I don't know. We'll do 2 words. We're doomed. You hit terminal velocity as you plummet back to the ground. So, let's see. We're doomed. It's 1d6 per 10 feet of falling damage. How high up did the base cannon send us? About 10,000 feet, or a third of the height of Mount Everest. So we'd roll 1,000 six-sided dice for damage when we hit the ground at this speed. I think you mean if we hit the ground at this speed, Mike. I cast tent as a makeshift parachute. That's so crazy that it just might work. But you don't cast items, you use them. Oh, yeah? What about a fishing rod? Touché. All right, so that's good. So now the tent has to deploy. So the tent, the tent fabric, the strong, the weathered, the tent fabric billows above you before expanding into a makeshift parachute. He says makeshift parachute up there. What's that called before expanding? It gets before expanding into a parachute. Oh, what? Seriously? What is it, Dobby? Oh my god. No one will give me a minute to do anything right now. I just want some time to write a story. Eating Sour Patch Kids. Is billow the right word? Yeah, billows. It kind of comes up in sheets. In sheets. Because it's fabric. The tent fabric billows above you before expanding into a parachute. All right, they need to roll a strength check now. The sudden deceleration, the parachute catches on the wind. It catches on the wind. Well, I don't want it to sound like they're coming down. I don't want it to sound like they're moving anywhere else. Goes taut. And your speed snaps to a gentle and your speed snaps. Let's see. What's the music going on right now? I need to figure that out. It would be March of the Goblins. That makes it sound like it's... Let's see. I mean, I need to figure out like a falling track. So I'm a part of Envato Elements, so we'll just look up falling. Falling music. No.
Audio Jungle.
I honestly think Paratune is going to be it. Let's see what you got for Paratune. Falling through the air. Oh. No. This might work. No, what's dramatic? So if you guys don't know about Paratune, they are like one of the best sounds. So they're on SoundCloud. They've got their whole site. It's in Japanese, but it's truly one of the best. I don't even know. They're all royalty-free tracks, and it's some of the best video game music. It's actually some of the best music I've pretty much ever heard. It's so good. So I need like a flying through the air sound. Oh, here's something. Oh, dude, this is totally it. I'm falling. Ah! So it's 6 minutes, though. That's going to be an issue. Let's do some edits. Flap 2. Open with Audition. Let's see here. Spooky Jam. Oh, no links allowed. Ah. So the CloudNovel doesn't like that. How do you offer your thing then? I wonder how this works. Maybe I'll do discuss my VN. Working on my VN now. Let's see if that works. No links there. Maybe there it is. Okay. No links allowed. I don't know how this works. We'll see. All right. So we got Flap. So we're going to go multi-track. And then this is Battlefield 5. So let's find Flap 2. Oh, my dog's barking. What up, Caboose? Good to see you, bud. Thanks for popping in. We're doing just some creative, funsy stuff here. Not too much gameplay. Moxie, Dobby, what's going on? This has been my life lately, man. This has been my life. Chill out, puppy. Chill out. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Chill out. All right. Caboose, the name is familiar. I'm going to have a hard time remembering pretty much anything right now. It's been such a long time since I've done stuff, and there's been some life things that have happened. So I think I'm going to take this here at this break. So let's see what happens. I think I'm going to do it here. We'll take it here, and then that's a pretty good loop for music. So we'll go R for razor tool, zoom in a little bit here, make a cut right there. And then make a cut here, select, take that, bring this over. So we want to make it loopable. We'll bring this over here and see how we do. So this has got a break here. We need to trim this off. And then we have to sync up. We'll zoom in a little bit. It's a little bigger. Go to the ends. And then we're going to hit the beats. And then I'm going to feather it out so that it... And then we'll go to the end and see how well it loops. Oh my gosh, Caboose. Thanks. Did you get your computer? Tell me what you got. Tell me it's an AMD. Nice. Great job. Oh, baby. AMD's the biggity bomb. I am also rocking the AMD. So we are AMD brothers. We're going to export this mix down, entire selection. We're going to call this Falling from the Sky. .mp3. Now I want to shave every little bit that I can while still keeping quality, so I'm actually going to break my bitrate down to 96. And then I'm going to click OK. Nice, Caboose. Where'd you get a job at? And you can upgrade in pieces. And especially now with the latest, like the 5600 stuff. Nice. Marshalls, they do clothes and stuff, right? I think they're a clothes retailer. I used to work for Kohl's. Okay, Flap 2. I'm trying to do a better job documenting what songs I'm using. So let's do Paratune Flap 2. Okay. So they're a general store. I remember them being like the clothes place. You would go to Marshall's. Yeah, like a lot of fashion. They're at Kohl's, yeah. Have you been to Kohl's? Caboose? Yeah. So, yeah. They're good. They got neat stuff. Home decor and, yeah. Would be another one. Like Gordman's is another one. All right. So similar, right? Similar? A little similar? All right, we'll play this. I don't know if that speed snaps to a gentle glide. It's not really glide. Your speed snaps, like you're slowing down, goes taut, and your speed, you like, wonk. Mid-air. And you practically lurch to a stop mid-air. All right, so when that happens, we're going to change. So that's not, if I'm slow now, so woof, I pull the ripcord. What happens next? It's just that. Let's see if I can get. No, this is too exotic. Oh, this is funny. Like, it's kind of a success. Positive happy. These I'm saving, these prey ones. I need to bring in the Halloween feel. Maybe I can move to this one. Oh, yeah, perfect. Maybe I do this one, and then there is the clouds. Maybe it starts to rain. I like this one. All right, parachute goes taut and you practically lurch to a stop midair. Okay, now they're gonna fall. They gotta get to the bottom. We gotta get to. All right. So Harvey shows up, starts blowing up pumpkins. We did that. I got lost. Where are all my windows? All right. Blows pumpkins up. Reapers are there. Cast flare. Unaffected. All right. We got to get to the mountain and then the spider. We'll move that stuff way down. Okay. Mid-air, comma, just in the nick of time. All right. So, Timmy, your descent. You safely descend. Now, I mean, actually, now they can get, you know, now that you are safely gliding, I guess, down to the ground, you're able to see, make sense of your surroundings. And now we can tell them that they are on the other side of Mount Norrington. You can see Cotswell far, far off into the distance. But between you and Cotswell, but you are landing on the opposite side. You're landing between, I guess. You're like they're about to land on the other side of a mountain. There's gonna be a mountain between them and Cotswell. Currently, you can see Cotswell far off into the distance, but between you and Cotswell, towers. I used to use the word towers already. Towers, Mount Norrington. Towers, the snow-capped Mount Norrington. But you find yourself landing on the far side of Mount Norrington. Placing the mountain, let's explain it. The mountain directly in your path back to the at the base. You find yourself landing at the base. Of Mount Norrington on the wrong side of the base. Maybe it's not the wrong side. Landing. I need to add another descriptor here. I need to basically place Mount Norrington in the scene in a effective way. Placing the mountain directly between your path and Cotswell. Okay, so this is essentially what I'm trying to say. I'm going to expand this a little bit. I need to I need some descriptive language to get Mount Norrington into the scene. So you can see Cotswell far off into the distance. Far off into the distance. You can see Cotswell far off into the distance. And in front of you, there we go. Immediately in front of you, there's a lot of ground to cover between you and Cotswell. The most pressing and formidable being. So ground to cover. So this, I want to actually start to plant some seeds here. So the ground to cover is going to be like forests and swamps and like stuff. So you see between you and Cotswell, forests, dark forests. It's a swamp word, like sickly swamps. And craggly plains. Dark forest, sickly swamps, and craggly plains span the journey back. But the most pressing, there we go. So it's basically like we're starting way off in the distance, and we're like, the camera is essentially like pulling back to where we are now, and there's a giant mountain. So it's like, boom, there's Cotswell way off in the distance, and then closer than Cotswell are these dark forests, sickly swamps, and craggly plains. And now there's a freaking mountain in front of us. So, but most pressing. So it's not pressing, but and let's see here. So you can see Cotswell far off in the distance. There's a lot of ground to cover between you and Cotswell. I might be able to just cut this back. There's a lot of ground to cover between you and Cotswell. Like, that's obvious. So I can cut that. You can see Cotswell far off in the distance. Dark forest, sickly swamps, and craggly plains span the journey back. I love it. Okay, so tighter. And now mountain. Let's get to this mountain. Dark forest, sickly swamps, craggly plains span the journey back. I want to get at this mountain. It's not, but most importantly, like, how would you describe this thing? This mountain in front of you. We'll start there and see what happens here. Those may be challenges for another time. But those might be challenges for another time, because you are about to land at the base, because a mighty, formidable, because the formidable, not even a formidable, it's the mountain, not the mountain. Snow-capped Mount the Sharp. Did I just use the Sharp already? sickly sauce, crackly plains. The sharp, formidable, snow-capped Mount Norrington fills your view. Because the sharp, formidable, snow-capped Mount Norrington. Exclamation point for sure. So this, we can move this line up to here. But those may be challenges for another time because the sharp, formidable snow-capped Mount Norrington fills your view. Maybe we'll do... We need to use the word legendary. Like, let's set the stage here. Dangerous. I mean, it's... Sharp and formidable are kind of dangerous. Snow-capped means that it's really tall. Placing the mountain directly in your path back to Cotswold. All right, so Timmy's been going on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do we need a joke here? Or what are they doing here? So they're coming down, down, down. They're going to get stuck in a tree, and then I got to get Elumus at 1 hit point. So that these guys can be running around with 1 hit point, which will raise the stakes. Also... I'm going to have him roll. Roll strength. Roll for strength, Tortellini. All right. I need a joke, but he's going to roll like a 19. We could do a 19 plus 4 then. So let's see. This is actually still flap 2 at this point in time. So let's get back to flap 2. What am I fishing rod? The tent fabric billows above you before expanding into a parachute. Roll for strength, Tortellini. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay, so Tortellini, roll for strength. Okay. Here goes nothing. Tortellini's gonna roll a 19. Oh, so this is funny. This always happens, but I don't have a bonus to strength. Ah! Okay, Caboose. I mean, okay. They're supposed to be. That's not supposed to happen there, Caboose. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to bring that up there. Let's see, sorcerers. Sorcerers have like high. What wouldn't work at all? Charisma. Sorcerers are charisma. Do you want to charm the tent? So this would be... do you want to charm the tent? Yes, I do want to charm the tent. If it means I get a bonus. Heck yeah, I want to charm the tent. How would you use charisma? Like, that's... How could you even remotely try to think about... Oh my god, maybe he... Maybe he charms Elumus to do it. Because that means he doesn't fail. It's Elumus's fault. He's like passing the buck. So he's gonna charm Elumus. You can't charge an inanimate. You can't charm an inanimate object like the tent, like a tent. You can charm a living thing like a person, though. Oh, tortellini. Okay, I charm Elumus. Oh, I need to put a U in there. Use my charisma to charm Elumus to do the strength check. But Elumus doesn't have a strength bonus either. What? Hey, what? So it would be... I roll 14 plus 4 charisma. Against Delumus. What saves against charisma? I think it's let's Google this. What saves against charm? Constitution, wisdom, charm person. Charm person. So wisdom. Save versus wisdom. You miss. Oh, what? You have got to be kidding me. $13. So 13, you've got to be kidding me. Emma feels compelled to take on the Herculean effort. Maybe that's how he gets his he takes damage. So that works. Dislocates his shoulders. Eliamus feels compelled to take on the Herculean. How do I even say Herculean effort of holding the parachute ropes as they go as they start to catch as the parachute fully deploys. I can't believe this is happening right now. Just remember, if anything happens, it's your fault. Here, we can zoom in on this a little bit here. There we go. All right, I can't believe this is even happening right now. Just remember, if anything happens, it's your fault. Well, here goes nothing. All right, what should he roll? He needs to roll something where 16. 16 sounds good. Or 12. We'll do 12. So partial success. I don't know if he'd say that. So it's a partial success in the game. So the sudden parachute. Yeah. So let's see here. Parachute goes taut and you practically stop to alert just in the nick of time. So it's not just in the nick of time. But but the force of the sudden stop deals damage to Alumus Nalo. ... Timmy, who was holding the ropes at the time of the parachute deployment. All right. So parachutes deployed, which gives us back to March of the Goblins. Takes 5 points of damage. So, okay, so Timmy, so the parachute goes taut and you practically lurch to a stop midair, but the force of the sudden stop deals damage to Elumus Nalo, who was holding the ropes at the time of the parachute deployment. It was like, not by choice. Like it was my choice. Elumus takes 5 points of damage. And your R. Let's do this. Your arms and shoulders ache as if they've been pulled by an ox. Elumus takes 5 points of damage. I only have 6 hit points. That leaves me with 1 left. Hey, me too. We could be hit points twins. All right, now that you're safely gliding to the ground, you're able to make sense of your surroundings. You can see Cotswold far, far off into the distance. Dark forests, sickly swamps, and craggly plains span the journey back, but those may be challenges for another time. Because the sharp, formidable snow-capped Mount Norrington fills your view. Snow-capped, that does not, it's not, you know, sharp and formidable. Mount Norrington fills your view. Placing the mountain directly in your path back to Cotswold. All right, so we got to get to the spider. This is just me landing. We got to get to the spider. And then we got to get dead bones. This writing thing, man. Find yourself. Did we ever say gently? You gently land. You gently land at the base of Mount Norrington. Okay. Oh, the parachute. I gotta collect the parachute. The tent. Makeshift tent parachute. don't want to do howling winds because then why did they just gently land? All right, Tortellini's got to pick up the... My lucky tent. Let's see. I gather up the parachute and put it back. My lucky parachute. Inventory. Did I really spell that wrong? Put it back in my inventory. All right. So now at the base of the mountain. Where's the base of the mountain here? Oh, here we go. This is totally Mount Norrington. The scary. Yeah. All right. Gather up my lucky parachute and I put it back in my inventory. We already did this joke. All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna miss the gray. Try to ascertain the chronological. What time is it? What? let's see. So they got to figure out the time. Okay. Let's see here. What time is it? Timmy's gonna say. So what time is it? So they... How are they gonna get... It's got to be before dawn. I'm not gonna do midnight. And maybe time stops in the vampire place that they have to go. Because it could be like... I love it when the clock says like 13 o'clock. Because it's like, that doesn't... When the clock strikes 13... As we all know with military time, that's a real time, but... So let's see, it was still early in the night. It's probably around like 10 o'clock. Just before sunrise, yeah. All right, so you're telling me there's a chance. I don't know where this is going. This is what's hard about writing. So I need to get them. So this is a reinforcement of what's happening in the plot. We did a couple jokes, and basically I got to get these guys into a spider web. Which they do by going through Mount Norrington. I got 20 minutes. All right, what are we going to do? Gotta get him to a spider web. All right. So, mountain. Here we go. Don't give up now, Allumus. There's only a giant mountain. Dark forests. Oh, 1 R. 1 R, Johnny. What do you say with the swamps? Sickly swamps. And craggly plains. Between here and Cotswell. The funny thing is I'm having them go to Cotswell when they really need to get to the Soul Patch, but we need to have them get to Cotswell. Not to mention we don't even know where the Soul Patch is. Well, they should know where the Soul Patch is because everybody goes to the Soul Patch. Don't give up now, you'll miss. There's only a giant mountain, dark forests, sickly swamps, and craggly plains between here and Cotswell. This is kind of like a Blues Brothers. We each have 1 hit point. There's a giant mountain. Be like, oh, actually, now's the perfect time to give up. On second thought, yes. I have a little plot thing. I gotta get them to the Soul Patch, and they don't know where the Soul Patch is right now. I have not described where that is, so we're gonna have to figure that out. I think I need to get them to Cotswell somehow. I need to be like, there's a portal in Cotswell that will take them to the Soul Patch, maybe. What if I just did this? I just Deus Ex Machina'd it. Otherwise, I have to go back into the story and say there's a portal to the soul patch. Well, that's not gonna work. All right, we'll figure that out later. We gotta do this first. You can hear in Cotswold. On second out, yes. Now is a perfect time to give up. Never mind. I think I can. All right, I gotta get him into the mountain path. So So maybe he searches the area. That's it. He's going to search the area for, like, herbs. Like a medicine herbs. Roll perception. +1. Let's just 9. Let's just do 9. You don't manage to find any healing herbs. But you do, but while rummaging through the various plants along the mountain side, rock face of the mountain, you find a tunnel entryway. Looks to lead into the mountain. Caboose, welcome back. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Elimus is gonna roll this, and then Tortellini's gonna do it, and then it's gonna be his lucky. I also searched the area for healing herbs. This is very much a D&D thing, where it's like, hey, I do that. I do that too! 17. You also don't manage to find any healing herbs. What the crap, man? What the heck? Nice, Caboose! I'm glad you've been streaming and doing some Twitch stuff. What games are you streaming right now? I would agree. I like variety a lot. I'm hoping to do some more streaming later. Oh, I got about 8 more minutes. Nice. What are you? Do you have a couple that you're kind of cycling through right now? Let's do a butt joke here. That better be a big butt. Oh, there. We'll do this. This will be butt, and then he'll do butt again. Go on. Siege is pretty amazing. I think Siege is probably one of the best. I just love that the whole environment is destructible. Apex Legends looks neat. It's... What do you think? You think it's one of the best kind of battle royales? And World of Tanks is solid. It's fun to see all the different... I like World of Planes. I love doing bomber stuff in World of Planes. I don't know if it was World of Planes. What was I playing? I don't think it's World of Planes. What's the freaking game? It's a Russian game. Ah, I forget. War Thunder! Thank you, Caboose! There we go. This is very Unforgotten Realmsy. New axe for Schmoopy. Apex is pretty good though. That's the one I see. I think it's good. It's kind of the sci-fi one. Oh, that sucks. Caboose says, you joy but rarely get people to play with. It's tough. You need, if you're doing solo, well, for solos. But is it teams? Like, is it all teams? You can solo, right? I didn't think you were teamed up with everybody all the time. All right. Look at me. Look at what me and my lucky tent found. Look what I found thanks to my lucky tent. So, and I can throw this. This is markup for the engine. Ah! I like the idea of carrying my team. I can relate to that. Wait, Tortellini, you don't know what's in there. I'm sure it'll be perfectly okay. Oh, that's amazing. Caboose. That's it. That's the highlight of highlights right there. When you wipe the 3 squads, that's when you go and you do that. Oh, Wayne! I can help you out. I got 2 minutes. What do you need? What do you need? Do you need some CSS help? I can hook you up. See here. I'm about to throw this stuff into the engine. So, okay. Holy cow, this is a good scene. So I'm pretty excited. Here we go. Control C. So you do most of the, I do my writing in Google Docs and then I move it into here. So let's add a scene. Flying through the air plus landing at Mount Norrington. Wayne, I got your back, Jack. We're, what do you need? Are you on CodePen? Do you want to CodePen it up? Do you have your, hit me with your HTML. Yeah, wait, do you know about CodePen? So there should be a way that we can do collaborative coding real quick here. Let me log in. If you just go create a pen and then send it to me, and then I can make some edits and save it back. So you can just go create pen. So codepen.io, codepen. Create a pen. You put in your HTML here, and then so we can do like body. Oops, and then you can do your whatever. And you can be like, H1, my name. Or what do I do, H2? And then H2, My experience. And then you can do P tag under there. Be like, I was here. I worked here. And then we could span some stuff here. So we could do like, I worked here. And then you could say, we'll do span. James, I'm doing good, buddy. Man, everybody's coming out just when I gotta leave. This sucks. It's good to see you. So you could do a span. My favorite is Flexbox right now. So I worked here. And then Flexbox is your friend. And then 2019 to 2020. And then we could do this. Class equals flex me. So we'll do bap, flex me, and then display. Oh my gosh, this sucks. Flex box. Oh man, I can't. Yeah, type it up, Wayne. I'll get it in WebStorm and do some other Billy. I gotta go soon though, so like let's chop chop. I gotta go to work. We're getting a studio. Here's some of my other stuff that I've been doing. So, all right, but I got to do this. Caboose, thank you so much. Do your clips, baby. Have fun at work. You're making a difference. I love retail, so you are rocking and rolling. I used to work for Kmart. I used to work for Kohl's. I worked for CompUSA when they were a thing. Open Scene. I worked at Best Buy. I love it. So it's really cool. So I can import text, and then I'll paste here, and then I import, and then cool. So let's put the music on, and we'll kind of test this out, team. You guys ready? All right, here we go. Oh. Maybe. VLC. You gonna help me? Nope. The bass cannon blast sends you soaring high above the realms. I can see my house from here. The ground rushes quickly below you as you arc through the air. As you reach the apex, you eclipse in front of a massive Hallowboleen full moon. Before you begin to tumble back to the ground. That totally needs to be an exclamation point. Ground! Before you begin to tumble back to the ground, what do? Do you have any spells, Tortellini? I cast Flare. A bright light erupts from your hands like a firework, blinding Elumus. Ah! My eyes! I didn't say cast any spells. It's hard to hear you with all this wind noise. What? I said it's hard to hear you with all this wind noise. You brought toys? This is no time for games, Elumus. Don't you have some sort of wizard spell to get us out of this? I took Magic Missile instead of Featherfall. We're doomed. It's 1d6 per 10 feet of falling damage. How high up did the base cannon set us? About 10,000 feet, or about a third the height of Mount Everest. So we'd roll 1,000 six-sided dice for damage when we hit the ground at this speed. I think you mean if we hit the ground at this speed, Mike. I cast Tent as a makeshift parachute. That's so crazy that it just might work. But you don't cast items, you use them. Oh yeah? What about a fishing rod? Touché. The tent fabric billows above you before expanding into a parachute. Roll for strength, Tortellini. But I don't have a bonus to strength. Can I use my charisma instead? Do you want to charm the tent? If it means I get a bonus to the roll, heck yeah. You can't charm an object like a tent. You can charm a living thing like a person, though. Okay, then I use. Then I use my charisma. Okay, then I use my charisma to charm Elumus to do the strength check. What? But I don't have a strength check bonus either. I roll 14 plus 4 charisma against Elumus. 18! Save versus wisdom, Elumus. 13. You've got to be kidding me. Eleumus feels compelled to take on the Herculean effort of holding the parachute ropes as they parachute fully deploys. Roll for strength, Eleumus. I can't believe this is even happening right now. Just remember, if anything happens, it's your fault. Here goes nothing. 12 plus 0. The parachute goes taut and you practically lurch to a stop midair. But the force of the sudden stop deals damage to Eleumus Nalo, who was holding the ropes at the time of the parachute deployment. Like it was my choice! Your arms and shoulders ache as if they've been pulled on by an ox. Eleumus takes 5 points of damage. I only have 6 hit points! That means I only have 1 hit point left. Hey, me too! We're totally hit points twins! Now that you're safely gliding down to the ground... Okay, so we'll change this to... All right, now that you're safely down to the ground, you're able to make sense of your surroundings. You can see Cotswell far, far off into the distance. Dark forests, sickly swamps, and craggly plains span the journey back. But those may be challenges for another time, because the sharp and formidable Mount Norrington fills your view, placing the mountain directly in your path back to Cotswell. You gently land at the base of Mount Norrington. The makeshift tent parachute flaps on the ground from the cool mountain breeze. Oh, period. Where is that? The makeshift tent parachute flaps on the ground from the cool mountain breeze. I gather up my lucky parachute and I put it back in my inventory. I try to ascertain the current chronological situation. Huh? What time is it? It's probably around 10 in the evening. And how much time will it take Harvey to smash all the pumpkins in the realm before he goes to burn down the soul patch? It would be safe to say just before sunrise. Don't give up now, Eleumus. We each have 1 hit point, and there's a giant mountain, dark forests, sickly swamps, and craggly plains between here and Cotswell. On second thought, never mind. Now is the perfect time to give up. I searched the area for healing herbs. Roll perception. I rolled a 9. You don't manage to find any healing herbs. I also searched the area for healing herbs. I rolled a 17. You also don't manage to find any healing herbs. What the heck? I rolled a 17. But, that better be a big but. But, while rummaging through the various... Oh, let me do... But, while rummaging through the various plants... That needs to be underlined. Oh, crap. All right, but while rummaging through the various plants through the rock face of the mountain, go on. You find a tunnel entryway that looks like it leads into and possibly through the mountain. Score! Eleumus, look what I found thanks to my lucky tent. It's a tunnel through the mountain. Wait, Tortellini, you don't know what's in there. I'm sure there'll be no consequences for my rash actions. See you on the other side. Perfect. Oh my god, we did it. All right, Wayne, let's look at this real quick here. Okay, cool. Good. All right. So we don't want to center it for sure. So text align left. Oh, whoa. There. Okay, my resume is too big. H1U. We don't want to underline that. I have 5 minutes. So H1, font size. Oh, while we're doing this, let's do all right. Font size. Oh, this is what I need to do. Take it into here. Should just start a new project. New project. There's a way to do my template, but we'll do this. Whoa. Not what I wanted. Oh my god. This blew up into something a little bit bigger than I wanted it to. Sorry, Wayne. Wait, are you going to be around later? I got to go now. I'm 2 minutes late. I'm going to come back on and I'll work on this. But I gotta go. All right. I'll be back on later. Just look for me. Otherwise, yeah, we'll rock and roll on this. Pretty good, though. All right, man. We'll talk to you soon. Guys, thanks so much for being here. Have a great day.